tonight I want to address a lot of people who want a comparison on Congress versus BJP, Congress time, BJP time, and who say that we don't really remember what happened in the Congress party's time. And there are a lot of viewers who are also fairly young, so they may not have a very strong living memory, those under 25, of how bad things were as far as national security were concerned under the Congress. I want to start by saying that the Congress party was a disaster when it came to national security. National security is a function of three things: internal security, security against India's enemies or inimical interests, and economic security. Along with that, there are social factors, demographic security, etc., etc. Here are 8 points, and then after that you can choose which side you want to be on. 1. I start with Maoist terror. Under the Congress party, India became one of the biggest hubs, the world's biggest hub of red terror, Maoist terrorism. And it could not have happened without some degree of complicity or indifference from the Congress party. Manmohan Singh and the Congress party acknowledged it was the biggest internal security threat in the country, but they did nothing. Contrast it to the body bags that are now coming back, and all the urban Naxals who are cornered, and all the Maoist terrorists who are being killed in the huge, huge anti-terror operation that is being led by Home Minister Amit Shah. Point number 2 tonight. After 26/11, when 166 people were killed in 26/11, what did the Congress party say? They said, one more attack and the peace process will have a setback. Just look at the language. Manmohan Singh, after the bloodbath in Mumbai, said, one more attack will be a setback in the peace process. All he was concerned about was this Aman Ki Asha peace process. Contrast that to what Prime Minister Modi says after hammering Pakistan in Operation Sindoor. He says, nuclear blackmailing won't work. We will wipe them out from the ends of the earth, these terrorists and their supporters. That's a sharp difference in position. Surgical strikes, Balakot, and now, ladies and gentlemen, Operation Sindoor, which is still ongoing. Reason number 2. Reason number 3, on the whole issue of terrorism, ladies and gentlemen, the Congress party was a total failure. In 2008 alone, there were 1,122 terrorist attacks. Civilian deaths during the Congress party's time were, if I compare years 2006 and 2018, under the Congress time, they were 345% higher in the Congress time. That is how many more Indians were killed due to terrorism. Terrible record the Congress party has. But most importantly, look at Congress party's arrangement with the Chinese Communist Party. I don't know what the arrangement is, but they signed an MOU, Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi, with the Communist Party of China in 2008. Now, contrast that with how the Modi government is even cracking down on all those people who are trying to push fake Chinese propaganda and data threats against the country. Sharp contrast. And look at the way the Modi government gave a free hand to the army when it stood there, eyeball to eyeball conflict in Doklam. That's called national security first. And ladies and gentlemen, the opposition talks about US pressure, ceasefire. That's such a bag of lies. After Russia attacked Ukraine, do you think there wasn't American pressure? Did Narendra Modi come under American pressure, or did he increase Russian oil imports? Contrast that to Manmohan Singh and Sonia Gandhi. The 2008 India-US nuclear deal was the biggest compromise of national interest, ladies and gentlemen. We accepted the IAEA rules. We accepted moratoriums on testing. We signed additional protocols just to get this one deal. And then Manmohan Singh went to America and he says, Mr. George Bush, the people of India love you. That was craven, obsequious behavior. Ladies and gentlemen, next point, from defense scams to defense exports. What did the Congress do from Bofors right up to the 3,600 chopper scam, 3,600 crore rupee chopper scam? What about all the allegations of bribes, Tatra trucks, all the many compromises that were allegedly made at that time? Look at the number of arms dealers who were hanging around in Lutyens, Delhi at that time, and contrast that to now, a 34-fold increase in defense exports. We are a defense exporter, a major defense exporter. Is there any comparison? And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, National security is a function of economic security. We were in the fragile five. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the top four. And we are going to be in the top three very, very soon. Where is the comparison? And that's why my hashtag is Modi is going strong. And for this country, on issues of national security, which is the function of internal, external, as well as economic security, the number one and only choice, without doubt, is Narendra Modi.